tremble like the earth.
Hello everybody and welcome to my character tutorial video for the latest DLC character, the last member of the Kombat pack, Tremor. This bad, big, beefy bastard right here. And for this video we're going to look at the metallic variation. No specific reason, this is the only one I've actually studied with, hence the reason why I haven't got this video up in time, but let's say, fuck it. Now what does Tremor feel like to play? So let's talk about movement. More specifically, first and foremost, walking backwards and forwards. Gotta say, pretty decent for Tremor. Not overly slow and not overly fast. So his forward dash is much to be desired. It leaves you open at the end because it recovers quite badly. His back dash is quite fast, but it doesn't cover great distance. Now Tremor's run, which is pretty much standard. And now Tremor's 1, 2, 3 and 4 attacks. And now Tremor's maximum sweep range. Round about here. Not the best sweep range, not the worst by any means. Reminds me of Johnny Cage's in terms of length, and also it reminds me of Johnny Cage's sweep in terms of every time you do input this, you'll notice your character will move backwards. A trait shared with some of the cast. Now let's take a look at Tremor's combos. These are the ones you want to pay extra attention to, okay? So the first one we have is square, triangle, X. A simple combo that can be comboed with a special. Now square, triangle, down and X ends low and allows for a pop-up opportunity. Forward square, triangle square pushes your opponent away and can also be comboed with a special. The first part of this, forward and square, is 7 frames, so it's very, very fast. This is also safe on block. Triangle square, down circle, then up and circle, hits low on the third hit. Triangle square triangle is an overhead on the third hit. And finally, back in X, triangle triangle is low, low, low. Now let's run through Tremor's universal special moves, the special moves that are available to all variations. First we have Rock Drop. This is down, back and X. It acts as an overhead, and the EX version will do more damage. And you can control where the rock lands as well. If you do it normally, it will land on the opponent. Hold back during the move, it will land in front of them, and forward will land behind them. This is a very good mix-up tool. Next we have the ground pulse. This is down, down and circle. This hits all across the ground. And the EX version does 3 hits with 13 damage. Now let's take a look at Tremor's variation specific special moves. Now the first one is quite possibly the most important one. This is down, down and square, lava skin. Now if you press down, down and square at any point again, you'll go back to gold skin. And what this basically does is it changes some of your special moves' properties. So let's take a look at the first specific variation special move for Metallic. This is the Gold Toss. Another toss move. So if we do another EX version, you'll see it does more damage. Now if we go to Lava Skin, as far as I'm aware, the only property that changes is aesthetically, so it's only the visual that changes. It does the same amount of damage and it does the same speed. Okay, so now we have Gold Boulder. This hits low and the EX version does more damage. If we go to Lava Skin, let's take a look. So this acts as a pop-up. This would allow you to perform a combo on top of this. So this is specific to the lava. Next we have the Metal Punch. If we EX it, it does more damage. Now during this move, if you hold up, you'll knock them in the air, allowing you for a combo opportunity. If you EX it, it'll do some more damage. If you hold down, it'll act as an overhead, again allowing for a possible combo opportunity. And the EX version does more damage. Now let's go back into lava and try the same moves again. So this knocks your opponent way further back. If we hold up, you'll grant yourself more time to do a combo. If we do the normal version as well, my bad, you'll see that it does less damage, but the EX version of course does more damage. There's a pattern here. And if we hold down for the overhead, you have pretty much the same effect. Okay, now we have the Gold Punch. This is down back square. Pretty decent projectile, but what's great about it is you can go low if you hold down, or you can go high if you press up. So it makes for some pretty cool mind games and Schneiders. You can also hold this move for approximately 4 seconds. Don't quote me on that. So you can really play with your opponent's head on this one. If you EX it, it'll do more damage, and it runs a little bit more slower as well, especially for the forward one. The low one not so much, but the low one does have a little bit more damage. So if we transform to Lava Skin, you'll notice first of all that it doesn't cover nearly as much range. Again, you can go high or low, and you can hold it. So let's look at these moves up in person now. So straight away you can see it does a little bit more damage, 3% extra. It's actually not that little, it's quite significant for this game. And the EX versions as well. And finally you can actually cancel out of it if you press down down. This makes for some cool little tricks. If you're in the middle of a combo, you can cancel that and do a reset with a throw. Just one example, try it out yourself. As a quick side note, you can actually combine the following 2 special moves together at full distance for a tiny combo. And that's the EX Gold Punch and the normal Gold Boulder. Because the EX Gold Punch runs even slower than the regular version, you can connect the two if you're fast enough. So keep this little trick in mind. Now let's take a look at Tremor's X-Ray combo, and this can be performed anywhere on the stage. %33% damage, pretty average. And you can also combo into your X-rays as well. See what kind of an X-ray combo you can do. Now let's take a look at some other moves of note for Tremor. The first one is back and triangle. You can do this move twice in succession as well. Alternatively, you can press back and triangle, then circle. This does some decent damage, as you can see. And it's also very much safe on block. Now we have forward and X. You can combo into this move with a jumping 2, which you'll see in just a second. However, you will not be able to combo with jumping 1. So keep that in mind. Forward and circle pushes your opponent away. Pretty fast move as well. Does some decent damage and covers some great range. Forward and triangle is a beastly overhead move, but it has quite a bit of startup. And finally we have down and circle. This has some decent range, kind of makes up for Tremor's average sweep range. It will do less damage, but you can go into a special move from this one. Very cool Schneiders. Okay, now let's talk about a long combo string for Tremor. Now, this example is going to be in 3 parts. The first part is going to be optional. It's going to be a reset combo. And then the middle part is going to be the core fundamentals of the combo, so you can perform it anywhere you want. And the third part will be an optional one if you want to spend some meter. So let's start with the reset. Simple as pie. That's the reset right there. Okay, now the thing about this reset is, yes, you can alter the trajectory of where the rock lands. That's up to you to point out to yourself. Now this is the core combo. So that's 37% damage with no bar of meter used. Now keep in mind that this all has to be done in lava skin. So that's the first part right there. It's important to note that during forward and 3, you don't rush it. Make sure you just take your time on that part of the move, otherwise you'll miss the next part. And there we have it. Now if you want to extend this for an additional bar, you can actually get your opponent while they're still on the ground. So after forward, square, triangle, square, and then down, back, and triangle, after you've pushed them away, you can do your ground pulse move, EX. This will take your combo, potentially, all rounds, all together, to 66% damage. The whole reset combo. Pretty nuts stuff. So altogether, you should have something like this. Now keep in mind that your character, whoever you're going to be playing up against, can do a reversal, so make sure they're at least full distance away. Can be quite tricky, but give it a go. And now let's talk about Tremor's brutality. Now we're going to be talking about his X-ray brutality, which just requires you to hold down as soon as you perform it. Try it in a combo like this. So a little bit of a different one than at the beginning of the video, but there's 2 for you to work out for yourselves and see if you can expand on anything else on this video that I've already shown you guys. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I had a lot of time to spend with Tremor, and to be honest, I've not scratched the surface with him yet, so if If you come up with anything different for the metallic variation, then let me know in the comments below. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so, and there'll be more videos coming your way very, very soon. Also, give this video a like. Thank you very much, guys, and I'll see you for the next video. Thank you.
Tremor.
You dare attack me, Scorpion?
My flames can burn even you.
Round 1. Fight! Round 2. Fight! Brutality. Tremor wins.